Exodus chapter 36. Then wrought Bezaleel and Aholiab, and every man that was wise-hearted, in whom Jehovah had put wisdom and understanding, to know how to work all manner of work of the service of the sanctuary, according to all that Jehovah had commanded. Verse 2. And Moses called Bezaleel and Aholiab, and every man that was wise-hearted, in whose heart God had put wisdom, every one whose heart moved him to come to the work, to do it. And they took from Moses every heave offering that the children of Israel had brought for the work of the service of the sanctuary, to make it. And they still brought him voluntary offerings morning by morning. And all the wise men that wrought all the work of the sanctuary came, every man from his work which they wrought, and spoke to Moses, saying, The people bring much more than enough for the service of the work that Jehovah has commanded to be done. Then Moses gave commandment, and they caused it to be proclaimed through the camp, saying, Let neither man nor woman make any more work for the heave offering of the sanctuary. So the people were restrained from bringing, for the work they had was sufficient for all the work to do it, and it was too much. Verse 8. And every wise-hearted man among those that wrought the work of the tabernacle made 10 curtains of twined byssus, and blue, and purple, and scarlet. With cherubim of artistic work did he make them. The length of one curtain was 28 cubits, and the breadth of one curtain 4 cubits, one measure for all the curtains. And he coupled 5 of the curtains one to another, and the other 5 curtains coupled he one to another. And he made loops of blue on the edge of one curtain, at the edge of the coupling. He did likewise in the edge of the outermost curtain, in the other coupling. He made 50 loops in one curtain, and he made 50 loops at the end of the curtain that was in the other coupling. The loops were opposite to one another, and he made 50 clasps of gold, and coupled the curtains together with the clasps, so that the tabernacle became one. Verse 14. And he made curtains of goat's hair for the tent over the tabernacle. 11 curtains did he make them. The length of one curtain was 30 cubits, and 4 cubits the breadth of one curtain, one measure for the 11 curtains. And he coupled 5 of the curtains by themselves, and 6 of the curtains by themselves. And he made 50 loops on the edge of the outermost curtain in the coupling, and 50 loops made he on the edge of the curtain in the other coupling. And he made 50 clasps of copper to couple the tent, that it might be one. Verse 19. And he made a covering for the tent of ram skins dyed red, and a covering of badger skins above that. Verse 20. And he made the boards for the tabernacle of acacia wood standing up, 10 cubits the length of the boards, and 1 cubit and a half the breadth of one board. 2 tenons in one board, connected one with the other. Thus did he make for all the boards of the tabernacle. And he made the boards for the tabernacle 20 boards for the south side, southward. And he made 40 bases of silver under the 20 boards, 2 bases under one board for its 2 tenons, and 2 bases under another board for its 2 tenons. And for the other side of the tabernacle, on the side toward the north, he made 20 boards, and their 40 bases of silver, 2 bases under one board, and 2 bases under another board. And at the rear of the tabernacle westward, he made 6 boards, and he made 2 boards for the corners of the tabernacle at the rear. And they were joined beneath, and were coupled together at the top thereof into one ring. Thus he did to both of them in both the corners. And there were 8 boards, and their silver bases 16 bases, under every board 2 bases. And he made bars of acacia wood, 5 for the boards of the one side of the tabernacle, and 5 bars for the boards of the other side of the tabernacle, and 5 bars for the boards of the tabernacle at the rear westward. And he made the middle bar in the midst of the boards reach from one end to the other. And he overlaid the boards with gold, and made their rings of gold as receptacles for the bars, and overlaid the bars with gold. Verse 35. And he made the veil of blue and purple and scarlet and twined byssus. Of artistic work he made it with cherubim. He made 4 pillars of acacia wood for it, and overlaid them with gold. Their hooks were of gold, and he cast for them 4 bases of silver. Verse 37. And he made a curtain for the entrance of the tent of blue and purple and scarlet and twined byssus of embroidery, and its 5 pillars with their hooks, and he overlaid their capitals and their connecting rods with gold, and their 5 bases were of copper.